Hello. All right. What are we looking into? We're looking into the great business model. So, what is the great business model? Let's look into this. All right. I believe this is the great business model now. The business model where you are creating data for AI, for frontier companies, for frontier labs. So basically, what is happening now is that there's this new set of people who are gonna go live lives, who are gonna travel, who are gonna go do experiences, very unique experiences. They're gonna transform. They're gonna use AI to learn, to be curious, and they are gonna document what they are learning along the way. And what this is doing is creating very unique, very specific data from creating very unique, very specific data, sharing very unique experiences, creating new data in in lots of quantities in a very high quality way, with video, with audio, with text, and feeding that to the new frontier models. And that is an incredible way to leverage your model and get feedback from reality. This is the great business model. This is the great business model. All right, let's look into this. All right. It's a sharp, high leverage thesis. You're essentially describing a new kind of data flywheel built on rich, grounded human experience rather than pure synthetic generation or web scrapes. Frontier labs are hitting walls with data quality, diversity, and taste. Frontier labs are hitting walls with data quality, diversity, and taste. Frontier labs are hitting walls with data quality, diversity, and taste. Post training needs export workflows, real world grounding, multimodal traces, video, audio, text, actions, reflections, and novel scenarios that internet slop doesn't cover well. Exactly. A lot of companies are right now struggling with AI slop because so much of AI is being used to create AI slop that is again being fed into the AI models, which is creating more slop. So we have created a slop flywheel instead of creating high quality data flywheel uh, where there were real people who were live streaming on YouTube or live streaming on any platform, and they are sharing their experiences, they are learning using AI, they are sharing their reflections, they are transforming themselves as they keep on experiencing the beauty of what the world has to offer. Your model flips the script. Instead of lab scraping or synthesizing everything, a community or platform of curious builders, travelers, uses AI as a co-pilot for learning, exploration, and transformation, then documents the process at high fidelity. This produces proprietary high-signal data that labs crave for older models, agentic RL, robotics, physical AI, and preference alignment. It's like Tesla's real-world driving data, but for life, curiosity, adaptation, and frontier living. The data flywheel, why AI products live or die by user. Why this feels timely and powerful. Data scarcity, so real labs are moving to partnerships, expert labeling, and proprietary data sets. Expert niche data, life sciences, workflows, judgment taste is becoming a choke point as valuable as compute. Expert niche data, life sciences, workflows, judgment taste is becoming a choke point as valuable. Haha, what if we update that as our what if we update that proprietary high signal data? Proprietary high signal data for Frontier AI Labs. Maybe this is it. Maybe this is it. Your model flips the script instead of lab scraping or synthesizing everything in a community. A platform curious builders travelers use AI as a co-pilot for learning, exploration, transformation, that document that process at high fidelity. This produces proprietary. Yeah, imagine you have all these builders and travelers who are traveling, who are having these very unique experiences in the world. Then they come back and maybe each day for 1 or 2 hours they are spending time learning. They are spending time learning, reflecting, documenting their journey. And now this is forcing them into a beautiful flywheel where they're getting into flow state, where they are writing, they are documenting their journey, they are documenting the journey for themselves. They are getting into a flow state, which is the peak human experience that everybody craves in this world. It is helping them connect with other interesting people. It is helping them open up to new experiences in this world. And everything is now funded by AI, and it's all about who can give more, who can contribute more to the human data set, to humanity's art. Data scarcity is real. Labs, what happens over here? Boom. Oh, no, this goes back over here. Data scarcity is real. Labs are moving to partnerships, export labeling, and proprietary data sets. Proprietary high signal data set. For Frontier AI Labs. Let's see how we want to rephrase this. Expert niche data, life sciences workflows, judgment taste is becoming a choke point as judgment taste, high signal, high taste. We'll craft this right now. Okay. Expert niche data, life sciences workflows, judgment taste is becoming a choke point as valuable as compute. Real multimodal lived experience data, especially from dynamic adaptive contexts like travel, experiments in network states, energy transition, or personal mastery practices, is scarce and valuable. Real multimodal lived experience data. Yeah, I think you don't just need past data, but you also want current data. That okay, how is our AI slowly helping this person improve? Because we talk too much about. Oh my God, that's a good tweet. We talk too much about AI transforming businesses. Enterprises. We talk too much about AI transforming enterprises, not AI transforming humans. It is not possible for you to develop fully until you have an extended period of solitude in your life. Do what you must. We talk too much about AI transforming enterprises and not AI transforming humans. Alright, cool. It's becoming a choke point as valuable as compute. Real multimodal lived experience data, especially from dynamic adaptive contexts like travel, experiments in network states, energy transition, or personal mastery practices, is scarce and valuable. Personal mastery practices, flywheel potential. Your experiences, AI-assisted reflection learning, richer documentation, live streams, podcasts, notes, sensor data, better models. This is human sensory data. Human sensory data, live streams, podcasts, notes, better models, smarter co-pilots for the next cohort, more better data. This compounds. It echoes data flywheels. It echoes data flywheels in production, AI logs, refinement, better outputs, but grounded in human aliveness and novelty. This compounds. It echoes data flywheels. It echoes data flywheels in production, AI logs, refinement, better outputs, but grounded in human aliveness and novelty. Human aliveness and novelty. Alignment with frontier philosophy. This is where ontology networks will coded, modular, mobile, high agency people building in momentum environments, creating novel data through action rather than extraction. Creating novel data through action rather than extraction. Where NSTV work already prototypes this. Live streaming unique experiences, client gigs, the great business model. The great business model. Other than extraction, NSTV work already prototypes this. Live streaming unique experiences, client gigs, inner outer world building, role punches, etc. You're gonna inspire presence. So vibes are emerging, paying people for real world capture for AI robots, preference, taste, data startups, and calls from normal real world data outside pre-training corpora. It just hit me that what seems interesting. Let's see. It just hit me that what the iPhone did to hardware, AI will do to software. We used to have a million different physical products and devices to meet our needs for communication, getting news, listening to music, taking photos. Then boom, it all collapses into the consumer hardware singularity of the iPhone. And software becomes the complement that it makes sense for entrepreneurs. I think AI has also become a really good filter, the great filter. AI is the great filter to find high taste content. This is amazing. Even for YouTube, I don't actually, it's better to search on AI that find me the best YouTube videos on this channel rather than go through your YouTube recommendation feed, because you are mostly looking at slot. And software becomes the complement that it makes sense for entrepreneurs to build their businesses around. Every time OpenAI releases new capabilities, there's a meme about 1,000 startups just died. Every time OpenAI releases new capabilities, there's a meme about 1,000 startups just died, and I think that's just going to accelerate in the years ahead. So if foundation models and AI lab products absorb most software like the iPhone did to consumer camera, Strat media, etc., then what should entrepreneurs build their businesses around? My hunch is that it's data. High quality, high fidelity data that exists, proprietary, high signal, high quality, high fidelity data set. Proprietary, high signal, high quality, high fidelity data set for frontier AI labs. Let's go. My hunch is that it's data, specifically high quality, high fidelity data that exists far outside of the pre-training data set. Data from the real world, data that is novel and interesting and compressible. Data acquired through the process of solving real problems for real people that have never been solved before, non-decadent wealth transfer schemes. Data acquired through the process of solving real problems for real people that have never been solved before. If you digitize the result and the process across a wide range of scenarios given one or two dimensions held constant, you'll have nearly everything you need to create a capital asset that fits into the AI value chain. I anticipate that there will be interesting and novel business models that enable the commercialization of the data as it inevitably moves along the gradient of private to public good, private to public good, private to public good. In practice, this gives us three questions to consider. Am I an entrepreneur building software? Am I an entrepreneur building software, building something that will be commoditized by and absorbed into the foundation model Borg? An entrepreneur building software, building something that will be commoditized by and absorbed into the foundation model Borg. In what direction can I point my attention such that I move toward an as yet uncolonized pocket of latent space where I can both make novel discoveries and serve my neighbor? How can I construct a self-improving machine that generates and makes sense of the experimental data acquired on that frontier? And do I even really need to build software at all? This is really cool. If you focus your product on gathering data, when OpenAI release more powerful models, your startup grows in utility rather than just getting wrecked. Data network effects, in particular crowdsourced data collection that pertains to perception and reasoning. I think so. We need both. Proprietary let's see, proprietary high signal, high quality, high fidelity data for frontier labs. We talk too much about AI transforming enterprises and not enough about not enough. AI transforming enterprises and not enough about AI transforming humans. Curiosity is underrated, curiosity is misunderstood. It is not about seeking answers, it is about seeking mystery, always and forever seeking mystery. A great life is one of mystery, not answers. Life will feel boring until you start creating something. Cure the boredom with creation. Proprietary, high signal, high quality, high fidelity data for frontier AI labs. Data from the real world, data that is novel and interesting and compressible. Data acquired through the process of solving real problems for real people that have never been solved before. If you digitize the result and process across a wide range of scenarios given one or two dimensions held constant, you will have nearly everything you need to create a capital asset that fits into the AI value chain. I anticipate that there will be interesting and novel business models that enable the commercialization of that data as it inevitably moves along the gradient of private to public good. Am I an entrepreneur building software, building something that will be commoditized by and absorbed into the foundation model Borg? In what direction can I point my attention such that I move toward an as yet uncolonized popular latent space where I can both make novel discoveries and serve my neighbor? How can I construct a self-improving machine that generates and makes sense of the experimental data acquired on that frontier? Lived experience data, especially from dynamic adaptive contexts like travel experiments in network states, energy transit. So this has to be a little smaller. Okay, proprietary, high quality, high fidelity, high signal, high fidelity data. High signal, high fidelity. Proprietary, high signal, high fidelity data for frontier AI labs. I like this. Yeah, this is better. Real multimodal lived experience data, especially from dynamic adaptive contexts like experiments, travel experiments and network states, energy transition on personal mastery practices is scarce and valuable. Your experiences, AI-assisted reflection, learning, richer documentation, live stream, podcasts, notes, any sensor data, better models, smarter co-pilots for the next cohort, more better data. It compounds, it echoes data flywheels in production AI. It echoes data flywheels in production AI, logs, refinement, better outputs, but grounded in human aliveness and novelty. It echoes data flywheels in production AI. Alignment with frontier philosophy. This is very Balaji straight coded modular mobile high agency people building in momentum environments, creating novel data through action rather than extraction. Yeah, we also want to change. We also want to create a business model that is more about giving and transforming and learning. Because so far, a lot of business models have been around extraction only. Where is the business model that is helping the civilization, helping humanity focus on creation, helping humanity focused on giving others, and realizing how much better the world is when you are giving to others, not just extracting and not just being greedy? Modular mobile high agency people building in momentum environments, creating novel data through action rather than extraction. Your SUV work already prototypes as live streaming unique experiences, client gigs in and out of world building, core offering, A Frontier Livers or Experience Data Collective Program. A data collective program. Wow. Experience Data Collective Program. Data Collective Program. Data Collective. DCP. People starting with network school types, your tribe commit to documented transformations, travel, accelerators, data collective program. You're basically creating data for Frontier AI Labs. Frontier AI Labs. We talk too much about AI transforming enterprises, not enough about AI transforming humans. Frontier Livers or Experience Data Collective people, starting with network school types, your tribe committed to undocumented transformations, travel, accelerators, ventures in India, Malaysia, US, use standardized with flexible capture protocols, multicam streams, transcripts, structured reflections, sensor logs if possible. AI helps curate, tag, annotate on the fly, monetization layers, data licensing syndication, curated, anonymized, high-signal data sets sold or partnered to Frontier Labs, exclusive deals for certain domains like adaptive living, cross-cultural adaptation, entrepreneurial experimentation. So I started School of Streaming, and now the goal is to make School of Streaming even bigger. Yeah. There's so many ideas you would have, but you have to do the work. You have to do the work to finally get there. It's not, you're not just gonna get that straight away. You need to do a lot of work if you truly believe in it. Otherwise, you don't take yourself seriously. Other people won't take you seriously. You don't have any conviction. You don't have any foundation to build from. Curated, anonymized, high-signal datasets sold and partnered to Frontier Labs, exclusive deals for certain domains like adaptive living, cross-cultural adaptation, entrepreneurial experimentation, platform community, subscription or equity tokens for participants, tools for AI, co-learning, editing, and distribution. Your NSTV becomes the content distribution engine. Subscription or equity tokens for participants. Your NSGB becomes the content distribution engine, services, AI coaching for participants, production help, accelerator style cohorts, content flywheel, public facing YouTube podcasts, drive awareness and attract more participants, data generators. Public facing YouTube podcasts, drive awareness and attract more participants, data generators. Public facing YouTube podcasts, drive awareness and attract more participants, data generators. Your edge, this is your identity. Live streaming as blood, builder of inner outer world, split time across Surat Network State, Bangalore, US, French proficiency, global mobility. You can dog food it and lead by example. Start small, expand NSTV episodes into structured data capture experiments. Track what resonates with labs. Challenges to watch, privacy, synthetic augmentation with sensitive parts, consent frameworks, data quality pipelines. Curation is key. Competition from pure synthetic plays and legal ownership of the resulting data set. But the real unique undocumented combo is hard to replicate. Yeah, I feel right now, since I'm live streaming everything to YouTube kind of like has my data, but I still should be able to go and sell all my live streams in the past almost 2 years to other frontier AI labs. So Grok is really smart and Grok is really fast. So I feel like we are going to start using Grok only. This is interesting. This is the antidote to the slop flywheel. We are drowning in recursive AI-generated content polluting datasets while the real signal comes from grounded, reflective human experience. Your vision nails it. Builders and travelers living vividly, using AI as a curiosity amplifier, then documenting the process. Your vision nails it. Builders and travelers living vividly, using AI as a curiosity amplifier, then documenting the process. Live streams, reflections, transformations, creates pristine, high-fidelity data. Pristine, proprietary, high signal, high fidelity, proprietary high signal, high fidelity data for frontier AI labs. Creates pristine, high-fidelity data, multimodal, contextual, emotional, and novel. Documenting the process, live streams, reflections. Okay, this is very interesting. Got the great business model. High-fidelity, high-quality data, high signal, high-quality data, proprietary, high-quality data. Proprietary, high-quality data. I think it should be simple. Proprietary, high-quality data. Proprietary. High quality data for frontier AI labs. Proprietary high quality data for frontier AI labs. Proprietary high quality data for frontier AI labs. Okay. This is the antidote to the slop flywheel. We're drowning in recursive AI generated content polluting datasets while the real signal comes from grounded reflective human experience. Your vision nails it. Builders and travelers living vividly, using AI as a curiosity amplifier, then documenting the process, live streams, reflections, transformations, creates pristine high quality. Like, you kind of have a purpose now. You're like, oh, what's my purpose? My purpose is creating more data, feeding more data into the humanities knowledge corpus to make AI better, to make it even better for humans, for other humans. Like, we had so many of these people. Like, yesterday we looked into, I forgot the name, Tanzano Tanzini, I forgot the name, sorry. But he was basically traveling the world and he was writing his reflections on stuff. But what we are doing is we are doing even higher quality. We are recording our faces, we are recording audio, we are recording emotions. We are not just writing. We have really high quality transformational data. All we need is internet and a laptop. That's it. Wow. Documenting the process creates pristine high fidelity data, multimodal, contextual, emotional, and novel. It's not just raw footage, it's flow state artifacts from people pushing edges. Multimodal, contextual, emotional, and novel. Pristine high fidelity data, multimodal, contextual, emotional, and novel. It's not just raw footage, it's flow state artifacts from people pushing edges. This naturally produces the beautiful cycle you described: experience, unique real world data, AI assisted learning, reflection, deeper insights, and better documentation, sharing, flow, connection, new opportunities, contribution to humanity's art, the collective data set of what it means to live curiously. The collective data set of what it means to live curiously. Feedback, impact, more motivation, better experiences, virtuous loop. Feedback, impact, more motivation, better experiences, virtuous loop. It shifts the economic gravity from extraction, greed. More motivation, better experiences, virtuous loop. It shifts the economic gravity from extraction, greed to creation plus giving. Creation plus giving. Shifts the economic gravity from extraction, greed to creation, giving. Labs pay for the data because it grounds their models in reality, taste, and adaptability. Participants get funded in lifestyles, tools, and community. Civilization gets richer, shared knowledge instead of Moore's law. Participants get funded in lifestyles, tools, and community. Civilization gets richer, shared knowledge instead of Moore's law. School of streaming. Humanities Data Collective. HDC. Data Collective Program. Labs pay for the data because it grounds their models in reality, taste, and adaptability. Participants get funded lifestyles, tools, and community. Civilization gets richer, shared knowledge instead of more law. This aligns perfectly with your builder of a world ethos. Save another flow and network school momentum. Monetizing your existing live streams in future ones. You own the copyright to your original content. YouTube has a broad license for hosting and distributing, but you can still license it to third parties for specific uses like training. Many creators are already doing this successfully with unused raw footage and full archives. All live stream VODs are valuable if they are high quality, long form, reflective, and experiential. YouTube creators, your content and third party training. Wow. YouTube creators sign AI licensing contracts to cash in on unused footage. Wow. OpenAI, Google, Moon Valley, and others are purchasing the content to train and improve the AI models. Companies are paying between $1 and $4 per minute of footage. $1 and $4. Okay. So if I created, let's say, 2 hours of content. Okay, interesting. Very interesting. Why sell random videos? Your creators may produce hours of footage that doesn't make it into Final Cuts, and selling this unused content to AI companies offers a way to monetize their extra work. However, giving up footage of their faces or likeness could make creators feel like their potential data is no longer their own. Their personal data is no longer their own. 45% of creators' net revenues for ads shown are streamed. YouTube doesn't allow scraping of video transcripts or clips, though creators can sign individual licensing contracts with AI companies. Google has used some portion of YouTube's library to train its Gemini chatbot through individual contracts. Both companies are owned by Alphabet. Shrinking pool. AI models may soon face scaling challenges. Proprietary high-quality data for frontier AI labs to improve models, to train and improve models. Train and improve proprietary high quality data for frontier AI labs to train and improve their latest models. Very interesting. To improve the latest models. Sign individual licensing contracts with AI companies. Google has used some portion of individual contracts owned by Alphabet, shrinking pool. May soon face scaling challenges due to the dwindling pool of high quality data available for training. That could slow down timelines for model improvement in the future. Unpublished YouTube content could be a valuable resource for video generators from OpenAI, Meta, Adobe, and others, as more creators start licensing their footage to AI companies. Supply could outpace demand, making contracts less lucrative. AI companies may also find more ways to make synthetic content, reducing the need for real-world footage. This could close the window of opportunity for creators to profit from these deals. How are you gonna copy? What are you gonna do with the actual impact that the changing world and changing AI landscape is making, which is a constantly evolving landscape? What are you gonna do about that? You need new content. You need new content. Practical steps right now. Audit and package your archive. Download, export your 2 years of live streams. YouTube has tools for this. Organize by themes, personal transformation, travel, learning experiments, network, school, inner practices. Highlight unique elements, candid reflections, cross-cultural insights, flow state moments, AI tool usage in real life, raw edited versions both have value. Raw edited versions both have value. Valuation benchmark. AI companies pay $1 to $4 per minute for high quality video, depending on uniqueness, length, and relevance. Higher for multimodal rich context. For hundreds, thousands of hours, this can add up meaningfully, especially if bundled with transcripts, timestamps, or annotations. I'm actually curious. Okay, let's do another graph. Imagine video fast is now available. Organize your working projects, manage all your files. Let's fucking go. Elon understands beauty. Elon understands beauty. How would Plato redesign the live stream interface? Oh my god. Let's fucking go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. How can we make that happen? It's amazing. Oh my god. Oh my god. What are they doing? Oh my god. Download, export 2 years, okay. For hundreds, thousands of hours, this can add up meaningfully, especially bundled with transcripts, timestamps, or annotations. So right now, what you're doing is you are creating this data. I'm creating this high quality data, and what is happening is you are learning. You are learning. You are reflecting. You are using. You are reacting to what's good in real time, and this is all high quality data, proprietary. You're uniqueness, length, and relevance. Hire for multimodal rich context for hundreds, thousands of hours. This can add a meaningfully, especially bundled with transcripts, timestamps, or annotations. Platforms and brokers. TrueView, Newsflare, or similar AI data marketplaces that connect creators to labs. What is TrueView? TrueView.ai. The world's largest network of real-world data for AI. Non-public real-world data for frontier AI. Unlocking proprietary world's largest network of real-world data for AI. Browse, curate, beyond calibration, set, and we will assemble a full data set. Source, share your own brief and we will source data to your exact spec. Global network data providers build exclusive enterprise AI. Accelerating foundational AI model. Accelerating. Wow, it's nicer. Accelerating foundational frontier AI development with proprietary high quality data. Accelerating foundational frontier AI development. Accelerating foundational frontier. Accelerating frontier AI development. Accelerating frontier AI development with proprietary high quality data. With proprietary real world high quality data. Proprietary high quality with proprietary real world and high quality data. Proprietary real world accelerating frontier AI development with proprietary real world high quality data. Accelerating frontier AI development with proprietary real world high quality data. Copier. This is good. Accelerating frontier AI development and proprietary real world high quality data. Interesting. Accelerating frontier AI development, proprietary real world high quality data. Proprietary real world high quality data. Proprietary high quality data. Proprietary real world high quality. Okay, let's see. Accelerating frontier AI development. Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal. It's like, yeah, we're not just a mercenary, we are a missionary. We are accelerating frontier AI development. We are accelerating frontier AI development. So Trovio, funding a new platform for creators to license content to AI firms, exclusive. 4.5 million in seed funding and says it has deals in place with prominent AI companies to pay out more than 5 million to content owners and digital rights managers by the end of the year. Voucher hiring platform for creators to YouTube and MrBeast earlier this year has launched Trovio, a platform helping content owners, including creators, filmmakers, production companies, and others, to license their content to AI companies while retaining ownership rights. There's significant traction in the data training space. Creatives are looking for more revenue streams, and AI companies are seeking quality data, real world high quality data. There's significant traction in the data training space. Creatives are looking for more revenue streams. He joined the celebrity video greeting service Cameo. Most recently, Basis founded Vouch and sold it to MrBeast. AI companies have been seen as adversary to the creative industry, but we believe there's a better path forward. We're enabling creators to work side by side with AI companies in a way that ensures they are fairly compensated for their contributions. Really cool. Really cool. Newsflare. Similar AI data marketplaces that connect creators to labs, direct outreach to labs or intermediaries. YouTube's own third-party training opt-in features well available. Structure for alignment. License non-exclusively or with usage limits. Retain rights for your ongoing content. Add metadata about your reflective process to increase value. This is the anti-slop differentiator. Consider revenue share or recurring models over one-time dumps. Revenue share or recurring models. This funds the lifestyle without selling your soul. You keep creating and giving. Scaling the broader model. Build a lightweight collective or platform around this. Cohort of contributors, recruit other high agency travelers, builders. Network school network is perfect. Provide AI tools for capture, reflection, auto transcript, summarization, curiosity prompts. Standardized documentation protocols and community for connection. Standardized documentation protocols and community for connection. Data product. Curated data sets, anonymized where needed. Experience traces, sold to labs. Public content drives the flywheel. Economics of giving. Participants get stipends, AI credits, editing help, or equity in the data venture. Yeah, what are we going to do with all this AI deployment company? Why isn't the OpenAI deployment company talking about the OpenAI human transformation company, OpenAI deployment company? Scaling the broader model. Cohort of contributors, recruit other high agency travelers, builders. Provide AI tools for capture, reflection, auto transcript, summarization, curiosity prompts, standardized documentation protocols, and community for connection. I actually really like this idea. Can you give me 10 names for this community, this platform with contributors, other high agency travelers, builders who capture who document, who capture, who are creating high quality data for accelerating frontier AI development? Data product. Curate data sets, anonymize where needed, experience traces all to labs, public content drives, the flywheel economics of giving. Participants get stipends, AI credits, editing help, or equity in the data venture. Revenue funds more experiences, transformations. It's creation funded by creation. Participants get stipends, AI credits, editing help, or equity in the data venture, revenue funds, more experiences, transformations, creation funded by creation, differentiation, emphasize human flourishing metrics, flow states, personal growth logs, contribution impact, alongside raw media. This data teaches models not just facts, but how to support curiosity and aliveness. This data teaches models not just facts, but how to support curiosity and aliveness. This counters extraction beautifully. It's sustainable because it makes participants' lives better while generating the data. It's sustainable because it makes participants' lives better while generating the data. Your live streams are already proof of concept gold mine. Want help with a pitch template for labs, organizing your archive, identifying target buyers, outlining the first cohort program, or refining the giving first business mechanics. This has soul and leverage. This has soul and leverage. Frontier traces, lived signal, flow, forge, collective, curio, frontier, experience engine, nomad codex, aliveness archive, builder traces, Garner flywheel, the data flywheel. The human transformation company. Human Transformation Company, HTC, Human Transformation Company. The Human Flourishing Company, HFC, HGC, HFC. Trading Company, High Frequency Trading Company, HFT, High Frequency Trading, HFT. HGF, High Frequency Trading. Human Transformation Company, HGC. Human Flourishing Company, HFC. The Human Flourishing Company, THFC. School of Streaming, the Human Flourishing Company. I really like this name, the Human Flourishing Company. That strong, soulful name immediately signals a shift from extraction to creation and human potential. It positions the whole thing as a mission-driven venture rather than just another data play. Also clearly delivering high-quality grounded data to Frontier AI Labs, the Human Flourishing Company. Why it works well, elevated and memorable, it speaks to flow, transformation, curiosity, and contribution. Exactly what you described. Accelerating frontier development with proprietary real-world high-quality data, with proprietary real-world data. Proprietary real-world high-quality data. Accelerating frontier development with proprietary real-world high-quality data. With real-world high-quality data. Proprietary real-world high-quality data. Real-world. With proprietary high-quality data. The Human Flourishing Company. Working is such a terrible use of your imagination. Working is such a terrible use of your imagination. School of Streaming, the Human Flourishing Company. The Human Flourishing Company. Elevated and memorable. It speaks to flow, transformation, curiosity, and contribution, exactly what you described. It speaks to flow, transformation, curiosity, and contribution, exactly what you described. Differentiator stands out against cool technical AI data companies. It attracts the right kind of high agency people. Design logo for the Human Flourishing Company. Enhanced quality. Let's see what it comes up with. Think harder. Thinking about your request. I love how they slowly start changing the I like how it's the progressive. I like the progressive. Wait, why is it cut? Is it cut? Oh, no. I like the progressive. What do we call it? Progressively showing the complexity. Progressively revealing the complexity. So earlier you can just go one bar and you can go quickly and create a bunch of images, and then if you actually wanted to think harder, then okay, now you have a proper canvas, and now if you're actually serious about this, let's create a proper canvas, and now you can like have this chat and have this images over here, stuff like that. Okay, so this is how, that's pretty much how I kind of want it. Yes, give me more variations. The Human Flourishing Company. THFC. I kind of, in my mind, I imagined something like this, yeah. Something like this. The Human Flourishing Company. How would Salvador Dali redesign it? It's getting really good. It's getting really good. Oh my god. Grok Composer 2.5. Wow. The Human Flourishing Company. Nice. It's really cool. I really like this entire board thing that they have going on. How would Ferrari redesign it? What is this? The Human Flourishing Company. Okay, what is this? The Human Flourishing. It is pretty nice. Pretty nice. How would Apple redesign it? How would Apple redesign it? The Human Flourishing Company. Human Flourishing as premium software. Interesting. Wow. Really cool. Really cool. Stands out against core technical AI data companies. It attracts the right kind of high agency people, builders, travelers, reflectors who want to live vividly while contributing. Business flexibility works for a community, platform data licensing company, or even an accelerator cohort model. Suggested refinements and extensions. Here are some polished variations if you want to tweak it. Human Flourishing Company. The Human Flourishing Company. The Human Flourishing Company. THFC. 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 The Flourishing Collective. TFC. The Human Flourishing Company. The Human Flourishing Company. THFC. Network State. The Human Flourishing Company. The OpenAI Deployment Company. Flourishing Frontiers. Human Flourishing Labs. The Human Flourishing Lab. The Human Flourishing Company. Company? Is it a company? Is it company? Is it a company? Oh my god. Just name it. Human Flourishing Labs, Flourish Data Collective, or Flourish Traces, tagline ideas. Documenting lived experience to accelerate human and artificial intelligence, high agency lives, high fidelity data, human flourishing as the flywheel. The Human Flourishing Company. Flourish Data Collective, or Flourish Traces, documenting lived experience to accelerate human and artificial intelligence, high agency lives, high fidelity data, human flourishing as the flywheel. High agency lives, high fidelity data, human flourishing as the flywheel. From flow states to frontier models, real lives, real signal. Creating the data that matters while living fully. Quick next step to build momentum. Domain check, something like humanflourishing.co or .company. I can help this verify your role. Founder, lead documenter. Your existing live stream archive becomes the seed data set. Lets you lead with values while building a real business that funds the lifestyle and impacts AI development. 1 meter draft, a short manifesto, or 1 pager. Philosophy of eudaimonia. Someone told me about eudaimonia. Human flourishing. The Eudaimonia Company. The Eudaimonia Company, eudaimonia, is a central concept in ancient Greek ethics, particularly Aristotle's, and aligns beautifully with the Human Flourishing Company. It provides a deep philosophical foundation for your vision of high agency builders and travelers documenting lived experiences, entering flow states, contributing to humanity's dataset, and encountering extraction with creation. Core meaning in Aristotle in Nicomachean Ethics. So, eudaimonia not as fleeting pleasure or subjective happiness, a common modern mistranslation, but as the highest human good, complete life of activity in accordance with virtue, our health or excellence, It's active, not passive. Flourishing comes from fulfilling your unique human function, rational activity, practical wisdom, phronesis, and realizing your potential as a social reasoning being. It's about doing well over a lifetime, not just feeling good. Virtue, habit, excellence isn't innate. It's cultivated through repetition, action, reflection, and habit in the right social conditions. One swallow does not make a summer. It requires a full life of consistent virtuous practice. One swallow does not make a summer. Fulfilling your unique human function, rational activity, practical wisdom, and realizing your potential as a social reasoning being. It's about doing well over a lifetime, not just feeling good. Contemplation and action. The highest form leans toward philosophical, scientific contemplation, theoretical wisdom, but political, moral action in the world is also eudaimonic, a secondary but vital degree. External goods matter. Unlike pure Stoicism or Plato's more internal focus, Aristotle acknowledged you need some luck, resources, health, friends, moderate wealth to fully flourish, but they are means, not the end. Aristotle acknowledged you need some luck, resources, health, friends, moderate wealth to fully flourish, but they are means, not the end. In short, eudaimonia is living fully as a human, purposeful, excellent, connected, and reflective. Modern interpretations, positive psychology, contemporary thinkers revive eudaimonia to counter hedonic views of happiness. Psychological well-being. Researchers like Riff and others link it to self-acceptance, personal growth, purpose, environmental mastery, autonomy, and positive relations. It's about well-doing and functioning fully, not just feeling satisfied. Self-determination theory tries to into fulfilling basic needs, autonomy, competence, relatedness, leading to intrinsic motivation, vitality. Objectiveless theories. Flourishing includes subjective goods like meaning, relationships, accomplishment. The Human Flourishing School, the Human Flourishing Company, the Human Flourishing Company. In contrast with hedonia, pleasure seeking, which can lead to empty cycles. Echoing your AI slop critique, eudaimonia produces pleasure and satisfaction as byproducts, not the goal. Relevance to your project, documentation, reflection, mirrors Aristotelian habituation and contemplation, daily regular capture of journeys, assisted learning, and reflections builds practical wisdom and self-knowledge, high agency, travel and building, real-world action in novel environments, Network School India, global mobility, develops virtues like courage, adaptability, curiosity, and contribution. It's rational activity in the world. Data contribution, turning personal flourishing into shared high-quality data is a modern phronesis for the AI age, helping models and humanity move beyond slop toward grounded understanding. It's eudaimonic because it serves the common good, not just individual gain. Flow states in your world. Your emphasis on presence, cold plunges, aligns with the vitality and excellence of eudaimonia. It's the activity of the soul in accordance with virtue. Anti-extraction ethos. Eudaimonia rejects greed. It's about realizing potential through giving and community. Exactly you are who can contribute more to humanity's art framing. In the AI era, this philosophy is gaining traction. Initiatives explore how technology, including AI, can support or hinder human flourishing, emphasizing virtue, wisdom, and purpose over pure efficiency. The model uses AI as a co-pilot for eudaimonic living while generating data that could help future AI better support it. Potential challenges and depth. Individual versus collective. Aristotle was social. Accelerated flourishing happens in a polis. Your collective of contributors strengthens this. The Human Flourishing Collective. The Human Flourishing Company. The Human Flourishing Collective. The Human Flourishing Company. Universality. Is it culturally relative, or are there core human excellences? Modern debates continue. Measurement, hard to quantify, unlike hedonic scales, which fits your qualitative rich data approach. Alright, that's the stream. Merci.